Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to do a little bit more decorating. I'm going to show you some updates we did to our main tree, as well as the tree we did in my 14-year-old stepdaughter's room. So if you're interested, just keep watching. Okay, so I added some things to the tree, like I said I would in the last video. I found this absolutely gorgeous green velvet ribbon from Hobby Lobby that I added in there. And then I also found this other plaid ribbon at Walmart. And then I got these larger gold ornaments. I got these at the Dollar Tree, so they were only $1 a piece. And I think that's all that I added. I did add our train to the bottom. That is the update. As you can see, our cat Pongo is under the tree. But I really like how the tree turned out. I feel like adding those two ribbons and the larger ornaments really made a huge difference overall with the balance of it all. Okay, so now we are getting started in Mackenzie's room. When I tell you that we had the hardest time getting this tree together and having everything worked out, it was kind of like the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, where like everything that could go wrong did go wrong. We had trouble with setting it up. We had trouble with the lights. This is a pretty old tree. It was given to me by my sister when me and Nathan first got married, like 5 years ago. And it was even used years before that by someone else. So it has been well loved, but because of that, half of the lights didn't work, so we had a really hard time getting it all together. But we did eventually decide to just put up just string lights on there. But all of the lights we had last year that worked perfectly fine magically didn't work this time. So we just had the hardest time getting this tree together. So you can watch us struggle and know that you are not the only one who struggles with decorating.
It's cold outside, but the fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night underneath the mistletoe. And I've gotten you a present that I put under the tree. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. The snow is falling down and the storm is on its way. But as long as you're around, everything will be okay. 'Cause all I wanna do is spend this holiday with you.
Okay, so the next problem we had with this tree is that we did not buy enough ribbon. So I'm going to be putting it in and then realize halfway up the top that I'm not going to have enough and have to take it all down and come up with a different strategy. I gave Mackenzie a $40 budget to buy things for her room for Christmas. She didn't end up spending all of that money. I do wish we had gone back and gotten more ribbon, but it turned out fine in the end. But here is where I started and was not able to finish with this ribbon design.
The difference this time is that ever since July, I've been happier than I have ever been. It's safe to say that my love for you is true.
Okay, so a cool decorating hack that I stumbled upon a few years ago that I feel like is very useful is if your tree is not pre-lit, or you have the same problem that we had with this tree where some of the lights were out, instead of getting the string Christmas lights, I suggest getting the netted Christmas lights that are meant to be put on like bushes outside, because you can just easily wrap it around the tree and the lights are evenly spaced, and then you can just push it behind the branches and it's so much easier. The lights are perfect and you don't have to worry about some of them being too far back or some of them being too far out and then worrying about dead space in the tree. So I highly suggest doing that instead. It's a lot easier and it's a lot cheaper.
Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you.
So Mackenzie picked out these gorgeous like royal purple Christmas ornaments from Hobby Lobby. Her room kind of has like a purple vibe with the photo collage she has, and she also has these LED lights, which you're about to see, but the ornaments just tied in so perfectly. And here is the final outcome. She turned her LED lights on, and I think it just turned out so cool. I think it really just vibed well with her room and her chalk wall and her LED lights. So we're really happy with how it turned out, given the circumstances of absolutely everything going wrong.
Jingle bells ringing in my ear. Jingle bell, a sound that's oh so dear.
Moving on to Mackenzie's bathroom, I'm just going to be changing out her shower curtain for a Christmas one. I think I'd gotten this curtain and the bath mat set from Ross last year. I like to keep things pretty simple in the bathroom, but still add some Christmas touches. But after the video, I did end up making some changes.
Carolers are singing outside our door. Lovely songs we all heard before as they walk from house to house.
I also added more things to Mackenzie's bathroom. For one, I hung up this wreath. I hung up the wreath on the door. I just feel like it brings the attention in there. And then I added this tall silver tree and this little snowman, and then this monogram wood thing that we had in the living room before I put up the Christmas village. And then I added this little hanger. I'm pretty sure I got that from the Dollar Tree last year. And then added the bath mat to go with the Christmas bath. So that is what her bathroom's looking like. It's very simple, but I don't like clutter, so I feel like it adds just the perfect touch of Christmas without being overwhelming. Another different thing from the last video is I finally hung up all of our records. So my husband hung up the shelves and added the records to the wall. I really like this as like an art piece instead of a huge piece of art. I feel like music is art, so that's what I wanted to do, and I love the way it turned out. I feel like, let me come over this angle. I feel like it really did add exactly what that wall needed, and it makes the black paint look even better. So I am super obsessed with that. Here I am just unpacking our Christmas village. Our dogs were so interested in every single piece I pulled out. In this next clip, you're going to see where I realized that my dog Copper had gotten a hold of a porcelain Christmas tree. Luckily, I got it in time and he didn't swallow it, so he's all good, but it happened so fast.
We all heard before.
Okay, hey, what does he have? How did you manage to get that so fast? It was right next to me.
Yeah. A Merry Christmas Day.
Here I am using this fake snow fabric. I'm cutting it into smaller pieces to put under the other snow fabric I have to make it look like there are hills. I feel like it worked out pretty well. It was kind of a last minute decision, but I ended up liking the way it turned out.
Christmas tree. Wishing all a Merry Christmas.
I also wanted to mention that I had planned to upload this video 2 weeks ago. I'd had it edited and recorded and ready to go. I just had to film the voiceover. But we ended up getting some really exciting and overwhelming news, and then we had guests stay with us last weekend, so I just haven't had the time, and I'm just now getting around to it. We found out that we have been chosen to be the parents of a baby boy due in January, and we are over the moon, but we were also pretty overwhelmed, so we just wanted to take some time to wrap our heads around the fact that we were having a baby soon. I plan on making some more adoption-related videos once he's here. When we first started the process, I would watch adoption-related videos to kind of get my mind around the process, and I always felt like it was helpful. So once he's here, I plan on making some of those, so be on the lookout for those.
Favorite holiday, it means
If you've made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching, and if you've already subscribed, thank you so much for that, and be on the lookout for new videos coming.